Rambo Per Radio with your host, Jen T.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Rambo Per Radio. I am your host, Jen T. Twitter and Instagram at Jen T523. What's good, motherfuckers? Yeah. Holy shit, I don't even know where to begin. First of all, I'm so glad that maybe you were able to hear last week's episode. Maybe you're a first-time listener. Welcome, whatever. My computer took an absolute dump last week. Like, we're talking, it normally takes me, this is a 45 minute to an hour long show, and that takes me about 3 hours to edit. It took me 6 fucking hours. Crash. Then it wouldn't let me save. And then I would get it up and running. And then I would get to edit for 2 hours. And then it would crash again. What the fuck? It decided to do an update after fucking 2 years of trying to do an update. I've been clicking update on this computer, and it says that it's too old to do an update. Fine, so I haven't done an update. Then, all of a sudden, in the middle of the fucking show, it said, we're doing an update, can't save, crash. I was like, oh my days, you fucking prick. You absolute fucking prick. Made because I thought this computer was going to beat me. It was not going to let me publish last week's episode. Quite frankly, now I'm scared it's going to just do this in the middle of the show. But like a true fighter, I would not let it defeat me. I just said, okay, how much longer do I have to fucking wait for this thing to work? A little sign popped up. It said 27 minutes, 47 minutes, 1 hour. I said, all right, go fuck yourself, dude. So I said, while this thing is not editing and crashing and acting up and updating and doing all kinds of weird shit that I didn't ask it to do other than to edit, I said, let me go do some chores. Let me just go do some other things because I got to get shit done. So while my computer was acting all crazy, I went outside and I said, let me cut the grass. Let me mow the lawn. Okay. So I start to mow the lawn. And this motherfucker gets caught in a bush. I managed to free the lawnmower, but in the process of freeing the lawnmower, it just rips off the oil cap and it starts spraying oil everywhere. So my computer is taking a shit, and now the lawnmower is spraying oil everywhere. I was just like, oh shit. So I hit the kill switch on the lawnmower, get the lawnmower all situated, clean it up, wipe everything down. I take the lawnmower and I start cutting the grass again. Well, I maybe missed a spot because wherever this particular piece of oil landed on, the fucking lawnmower started to catch on fire. The fucking lawnmower started smoking like crazy, and I'm cutting dead, dry grass. And I was like, no. You're not going to catch on fire while I'm just fucking mowing the lawn out here in this flammable environment. Oh, yeah, you are. The computer's fucked. The lawnmower's fucked. I'm okay. I'm over 2 today. Oh, shit. So I said, let me just go on ahead and just sit down and not do a damn thing. Let's just wait this shit out, because you suck. Oh my God, it was fucking wild. What a fucking wild ass week. I also want to give a shout out to all of my friends who did the utmost to help me celebrate my birthday, despite the fact that my fucking mom kept calling me about the most ridiculous things every fucking 20 minutes about nothing. So I appreciate all of those individuals who came through to celebrate, and every single one of you who sent me lovable messages about my birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. It's ridiculous. I have to tell y'all a little story. I want to tell you a story. Situation at work. Damn. You know, it's always amazing because this situation can occur in any work situation unless you run your own business and you have 0 employees. Kudos to you. Why is there always that one person, that one individual person who will be jealous of the work you do so much so that they will want to take your job? What is that all the fucking about? So this week, a certain individual thought it would be a good idea to say to a friend of mine that I don't do a good job and that I am disorganized. And I say, bitch, you are right. I am very disorganized at my home life, but at work, no ma'am. Excuse me, try again. You jackass. You goofy. Oh, God. I overheard a conversation that was oddly about me, but this individual didn't have the balls, the fucking huevos rancheros to tell me to my face. Apparently the work I do is not good enough and it is disorganized and that somebody else would be doing that job and I would no longer be doing that job. And as I overheard that statement, as I was walking around the corner, I just had to laugh. Laugh because this very individual who is speaking about not doing a good job, not being very organized, is indeed not doing a very good job and is disorganized. Shocker. I was like, oh, you bitch ass bitch. Like, what? What the hell are you talking about? Those who live in glass houses should not throw stones. And, you know, I said, okay, duly noted. I didn't say anything to this individual. I just said, all right, if you want to play this game, then you will meet your match. So I went into complete organization mode and went even further and proceeded to make handwritten notes for every box, every single item ever we have ever received, with the expiration date, what the fuck it is, what the birth, where the shit came from. I mean, I made motherfucking notes, okay? I was like, oh, bitch, if you want to play that game, then here we go.
Bitch, please.
So I was like, all right, girl. I was like, all right, if that's how you want to play it, then cool. So the next day, I guess this was observed by some individuals and word got back to this individual's boss. And I'm pretty fucking sure that they were not happy. So much so that we had to have a little chat. And, you know, rather than shred this individual to bits, they apologized to me. And I made it a point to let both my boss know and this individual know that, you know, that was hurtful. Because I was under the impression that I was doing a good job. And if I'm not doing a good job, then somebody should probably tell me to my face. Instead of having a conversation behind my fucking back. Like a coward. Like a pussio. Like a fucking pagan. Tell me to my face. You know what? This ain't working out. This is what we need. Cool beans. I will do it. But instead, they had to be a bitch-ass bitch. And, you know, this bitch-ass bitch got in trouble.
Like the camel noodle soup. Good.
It's to me for them speaking out of pocket. And I made it a point to let this individual know that yes, it was indeed hurtful. And, you know, if there is a problem, to just tell me. We're adults here. We're not children. I mean, I'm a big kid, of course. You understand? Toys R Us kid. Shout out. But, you know, it's like, it's real simple for me. I'm, like I told my boss, I said, hey, man, I'm very good with absolutes, even though, unfortunately, the world is not absolute. With certain things in the job, there is just absolutes. And if you tell me something is wrong, well, how can we fix it? Let's work on a plan to fix it. Instead of letting something just completely go to shit and then to try and destroy my character on the back end. What? That's not helpful.
Fuck off. Just fuck off.
You're going against the grain. You're going against the program. And if we're on a team here, if we need to get certain things done, then there has to be certain systems in place. And if you don't like the system, then let's work together and change it. Okay? That's the conversation that should have been had. And eventually it was, of course. But for this individual who lacks the depth and knowledge, and in my opinion, may even be jealous. I'm being polite here. May even be jealous of the fact of my ability to get things done and still have a good spirit about it and still move freely. The things that this individual said about me were really things that were about this individual.
I'm shit. Oh, now you can't speak you want.
Doesn't get any better than that. While this person who was trying to badmouth me, their situation is a mess and completely disorganized. So it makes complete fucking sense that they would attack someone who is organized and is together, because they are not. So anywho, I know that if somebody is going to say something bad about me, chances are it's not exactly true. It's not 100% true. God knows I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But damn it, I've got a good character. I've got great work ethic. So I don't know how much you could certainly destroy. Knowing that I've got those tools, that's my recipe for success. And this individual sees me being successful and they're not. That's their cue to try and break me down, which is horrible. I think that if somebody at your job is trying to break you out and break you down or set you up for failure or try and sabotage you, I think the best situation is to approach them and be like, what can we do to make this more successful? We don't have to agree. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to like each other. But we certainly want to make work as smoothly as possible and as productively as possible. You certainly want work to be the most productive that you can within your shift. So why not figure out a solution and work together? That's the way I see it. Clearly, this individual does not see it that way. But if we see it, this way, I don't want to bash this person anymore. That's just part of the game. Any workplace you go, there's always going to be one person who's going to try and sabotage your shit, make you look bad because of their own insecurities within themselves. So, my advice would be to be the best that you can be, do the best job that you can do, knowing with what you know. And to the haters, jog off, you fucking pricks. You tried. You tried but failed. And speaking of trying and failing, it's time for Customers of the Week. I had a lovely phone call with an individual who claimed to have gluten allergy and celiac disease, but wanted to know if they could eat corn. Hello, how can I help you? I got celiac disease, and I am gluten-free. But wait, hold on, lady. Did you? What? Are you drinking? It's 10 a.m.
Why do you think you take a home the fuck? Hey, bitch, please.
Slurring her words. Talking about how she's gluten-free and celiac disease, but wants to eat corn. I'm like, why didn't you go to Google? Oh, yeah, you're drunk. Continue. I want to know, can you eat gluten? Well, I'm gluten-free, so I want to know, can I eat corn? It's like, oh, man. Okay, please hold. So I went to Google. Doing her job, because I don't have celiac disease. I'm not gluten-free, so I could eat all the corn I want. I don't normally like to eat corn, because I just don't really care for corn. But you would think if you have celiac disease, which is extremely dangerous if you eat gluten, that you could end up in the hospital and die. You would think that you would research what foods you can eat, especially if you sound like you're a drunk adult. So I picked it up and I was like, ma'am, you can have corn. It's totally gluten-free. But if you're going to have things that are made with corn, that doesn't necessarily mean those other items that are made with the corn are gluten-free. But I was wondering, because I want to eat some corn, but I didn't know it's gluten-free. I was like, yes, ma'am, it's gluten-free. You're good to go. So does that mean I can eat Del Taco corn tortillas? I said, wait a minute, bitch.
What the fuck are you on about? You were smoking crack or something?
I want to eat Del Taco. And it has corn in it. I want tortilla corn. I was like, ma'am, if you're just going to eat plain corn, you're fine. But like I said, if you're going to have corn ingredients mixed with other ingredients, especially from fast food or takeaway places, I don't think that's safe. That's not a good idea for your disease, your allergy. But I just want tortilla and Del Taco. I'm so hungry. I want to eat something. Del Taco's right here.
Oh my God.
Bitch, you.
Listen, hold on.
Chances are Del Taco is not making gluten-free options. You cannot eat there. And if they are, you better make sure it doesn't come into contact or cooked in an area or prepped in an area where there are items with gluten-free because you have celiac disease. What the fuck? How am I more concerned about your fucking disease than you are? I can eat no taco, so can I not eat no taco? I said, ma'am, you can't eat anything, fast food or takeaway, unless you know the cook or something. You can ask them, does this come in contact with gluten? Is this processed in a facility with gluten? But that's not my question. That's not what I'm asking. I want a taco. Can I have corn or not? I said, ma'am, I answered your question. You can have plain corn. You cannot have fast food unless you are certain that you know these materials have not come into contact with gluten products. Okay. So what can I eat now? What foods can I eat on gluten-free and celiac disease? Is it keto? Can I do keto? I was like, oh, fuck. You fucker. You fucking goofy. You stupid. You fucking stupid.
I'm not asking what the you think about it. I don't give a about your views. Clearly your ideology is off. I'm not asking you something. I'm telling you.
Keto, as long as those products don't come into contact with gluten. Otherwise, you're going to end up in the hospital. It doesn't matter whether you do keto or you do paleo or you do this, that, and the fucking other. You can't have gluten. But that's not what I asked. Can I do a keto diet? Yes or no? I was like, okay, ma'am, are you fully prepared? And I already know, just by how this bitch sounds on the fucking phone, that she's not prepared to do any diet but alcohol, okay? And though there is nothing wrong with that, but you gotta check yourself if you call in a store drunk at 10 a.m., okay?
You get in my face with that, I'll beat your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch. You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker. Listen, fuckhead, you have fucking crossed the line.
Like 5% carb, if that. I said, good luck with that. So, keto, gluten-free or not? The fuck, woof, they fucking whoop.
I don't care about this. I don't care. Bye-bye.
I was like, okay, ma'am, listen. This is what you need to do. I went to Google and I typed in gluten-free foods that you can eat. Healthy gluten foods. Go on ahead and Google that for me. Make a list. Come to the store and we can shop around. Okay? Otherwise, I have to go.
Bye-bye.
Well, wait a minute. You didn't say if I could have keto or not. I said, if you can find gluten-free keto items, then yes, you can do keto. But chances are, I do not think that is a good diet for you.
I don't care about this. I don't care.
Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
We were eating, we were praying, we were loving, we were braiding each other's pussy hair.
And then shortly after, this must have been the fucking daughter from the help lady from 2 weeks ago, because another lady came in the store screaming out, help, help, help. I was like, oh my God. I was like, working, and all of a sudden this lady was just stands there in the middle of the fucking sales floor and goes, help, help, help. And she's in between me and another coworker, and we both go, yes, how can we help you? Well, are you going to help me? He's like, yes, either one of us can help you. Well, someone help me. Like, okay. What's your question? Are you going to help me answer my question? I'm like, trying to help you answer your question. What did you need? I need help.
Oh my God.
Okay, did you want to buy kelp? Like, because of the mask, I heard kelp. So I was like, okay, I'm just trying to get away from this bitch. So I was like, yeah, kelp's over here. No, I said, I need help. Who's going to help me? I was like, oh my God. I said, take your pick. You have somebody over to your left and me to your right. You decide.
Hold on.
I need help. I was like, okay, how can I help you? Yes, how can I help you?
What? The fuck? Hey, Mitch, please.
The
fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
Flemmy. Okay, and I need the apple cider vinegar capsules. The doctor said to use grandma's recipe, okay, to help clear out the phlegm in my throat. And the reason I'm phlegmy is because I have acid reflux. And I was like, oh my days, bitch. If you went to the doctor and they told you that the mucus you have in your throat is being caused because you have acid reflux, then why don't you take care of the food you eat so you don't have acid reflux? Okay? Why don't you start there? But no, we're just going to take care of the symptoms of the problem and not the fucking problem.
Fuck!
I'm like, oh my God, bitch, you... Yeah, sure, whatever. Here it is. Okay, bye. So I showed her the capsule. She's like, well, this isn't going to work. They said I need to use a teaspoon. I said, oh, well, if you're going to use a teaspoon, why don't you just use the liquid? I can't use the liquid. It's disgusting. I said, well, why don't you mix the liquid and juice? I need some help. Are you going to help me or not? I'm like, okay, I'm helping you. Here are the capsules. If you have any other questions, let us know. I'm going to leave now because I have helped you. Okay? You have been helped.
Fuck off. Just fuck off.
Is this going to dry up the mucus or not? And I said, well, actually, we have products over in our immune section that help dry up mucus if that's what you're really after. Well, the doctor said apple cider vinegar is grandma's recipe. I need grandma's recipe. And I was like, well, it's up to you. I showed you grandma's recipe. Okay, there it is. Here are products that actually claim to dry up mucus. Here they are. Oh, that's too much money. I'm not going to do that. The doctor said I have mucus because of acid reflux. I'm like, oh, okay, well, did you want me to show you products for acid reflux? No. I'm just going to go with grandma's recipe, apple cider vinegar. Like, okay, well, you know where it's at. Bye. And then I go back to working on whatever project I was working on, and I watched her walk out the fucking door with nothing. You stupid, no good, goddamn freeloading son of a bitch, retarded, big nose.
Stupid, worthless, no good, goddamn freeloading son of a bitch, retarded, big mouth, know-it-all asshole jerk. You forgot ugly, lazy, and disrespectful. Shut up, bitch! Go fix me a turkey pot pie.
But the best customer of the week by far, shout out to the homie Sean. He listens to this. We were outside just chatting away about something, and this old lady is loading up her groceries into her truck, and she was giving a couple other workers a hard time in there, and finally, after fucking 2 hours of this bitch shopping in the store, driving everybody fucking crazy, she left, and she's packing up her truck, and for whatever reason, she decides to tell my coworker, she goes, excuse me, young man, listen, I am going to go inside and deliver flowers to one of your coworkers. Watch my truck.
Why do you think you take a home the fuck? Hey,
Mitch, please.
I was like, the fuck, bitch? You
Hold on.
You don't have keys for this vehicle to lock it back after you put your groceries in it? Like, what are you talking about? Like, we're just two coworkers having a quick conversation outside. Like, I'm on my break. My man's just taking out the trash. He's putting something in the trash, or he was helping somebody out, and we're walking back in. And now you come to interrupt us and just say, watch my truck. I have to deliver these flowers. Watch my truck, young man. I was like, holy shit. What the fuck?
You get in my face with that, I'll beat your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch. You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker. Listen, fuckhead, you have fucking crossed the line.
Young man, watch my truck. I have to deliver flowers to your coworker. And so my coworker was like, oh, okay. So then we were standing out there. And he's just like, well, I hope we don't get in trouble. And I was just like, honestly, bro, like, I don't think so, but this is kind of weird. So we decided to start to walk back in. And my coworker was like, hey, did you want me to just take the flowers to her and then you can just leave? You know, I'll be happy to give her the flowers. No. I will deliver the flowers. Watch my truck. Oh, shit, bitch. What the fuck?
Get the fuck out of here, because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
How does this happen? I want to know somebody who works at a regular ass grocery store, because obviously I work at a fucking mental institution health food store. Nothing but crazies shop there, telling us some goofy ass shit, screaming out help at the top of their lungs. Help! You know? You got drunk, gluten-free people on the phone. And now this bitch wants us to valet her shit. I was like, oh no, bitch. I'm out of here. You just too much, man. That was wild. Some current events. Whew. My girl. Oh, tell me you love me. I need someone on days like this. I do. On days like this. My girl Demi Lovato, which y'all know, obviously someday in a crazy world, we will be married. My girl Demi Lovato is on a roll within the last week. Okay, the last week. She has been in the news twice, okay? Constantly, twice, 2 news stories. The first one was, I'm going to appreciate it. I need to tell my fans and followers to spread the word that I would appreciate that it is not a good idea. It's very triggering to comment on somebody who's lost weight. It's very triggering and can send this person back into a spiral. I was like, bitch, what? Speak for your fucking self. Listen, my ass has lost. I'm 237. I was 275. I can't do the fucking math. What the hell is this? So let me get my fucking calculator out there. You know, let me just type in this shit. Come 275 minus 230. Oh shit. Oh fuck you. 275 minus 2 3 7 38 fucking pounds, okay? I've lost 38 fucking pounds. You mean to tell me that nobody's supposed to say, hey, you look good, you lost weight? Like, nobody's supposed to say that? That's triggering? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Bitch, stop it. Oh my God. I couldn't believe that. I love it. I love it when people are like, hey, congrats, good job, keep up the good work. That motivates me to do better. The fuck are you talking about, Demi? Like I said, this bitch is a crazy ass lesbian. She just hasn't admitted it yet, okay? She keeps saying that she's part of the pots and pans, the pansexual, or the they, the, them, these, yours, whatever the fuck is going on. And I could say that because I is gay. So don't fucking hit the DMs like, you're a homophobe. What? How can I be a homophobe if I is gay? Come on. But this shit is wild. Girl, you need to settle down. Like, obviously, I know you're California sober. So that means you're not doing like hard drugs like smack, crank, crystal, whatever. But damn, girl, you need to up the weed lean. Okay, listen, I how can I say crazy ass shit like that on the gram? I would never do that. You know why? Because I's got my CBD lean. I's got my edibles. I am calm, okay? Calm mate. I can't get shook. God bless marijuana edibles, okay? Because it has helped me sleep at night. I have less anxiety. I don't have headaches. And when I don't have headaches, I'm not grouchy. And if I'm not grouchy, it means I'm nicer to people. So maybe my girl Demi needs to up her consumption of edibles or smoke more weed. Something is wrong. Okay? I know this bitch had a stroke and she's kind of blind, but damn. Don't comment on people's weight if they lost weight. It's triggering. She's over here telling the press that men held her back from coming out of the closet. What?
Hold on.
I'm desperately trying because I know that this bitch says crazy ass shit, which means that she is crazy in bed. Come on. Okay, I know this bitch is crazy in the streets and in the sheets. Let's go, Demi. I will put a ring on it if you will shut the hell up. Damn it. 23-year-old Naomi Osaka, a tennis player, quit the French fucking Open because she says she has so much anxiety from talking to the press. Well, girl, guess motherfucking what? This is the life you chose. I feel bad that she got anxiety because I know how horrible and that can feel how crippling that is. But you got to understand, girl, you're expecting to take the paycheck and you don't want that $60 million paycheck you make a year to bounce, right? Right? You would be upset, okay? You would lose that $7 million, 4,000 square foot home that you bought from Nick Jonas. You would lose that home, right? So in order to have that home, in order to live in Beverly Hills and have this fly-ass, dope-ass life, your bitch ass chose to play tennis. You chose to play tennis. I'll say that again. You chose to play tennis. And choosing to be an athlete, let alone be the number 2 athlete in the world in tennis, you have to do press. That's part of it. Okay? Now, obviously, if they ask you some out-of-pocket questions, which the press do all the fucking time, you don't have to answer it. You can just stick to tennis. You can repeat the same answer. What was my man's name? Was it Marshawn Lynch? He hated doing press. So he used to answer the same question over and over again. He would just give the same answer over and over again. They'd ask him, they'd go, so Marshawn, when you ran 50 yards to the left, what were you thinking? He's like, yup. And we just stay there. And he would just stare at the reporter. And then somebody else would go, Marshawn, I got a question. And he goes, okay. And they go, so Marshawn, what'd you do last night at the club? And he goes, yup. Marshawn Lynch got the reputation to where people just stopped fucking asking him questions because he gave the same fucking answer every time. So my girl, if you have to do the press, you don't have to give him a different answer every time. You're answering the question, right? You don't have to change the answer. Just go, yep. Or this is what I did. I hit the ball over there. Next question. I hit the ball over there. Next question. That's all you got to do. And you're done. But no, this bitch had to be salty, cause a fucking disruption for other people. It's just like, you're there. You have made it to the echelon, the upper echelon of tennis. Some kids would give their whole body. They would murder somebody if they could get to the French fucking Open, let alone Wimbledon. She might get kicked out of Wimbledon for this bullshit. There are people that would die to have her spot. And you piss it away? Because you have anxiety. Suck it up, buttercup. You make $60 million a year. Give me all the goddamn anxiety you got. What you got, Lord? If you're gonna pay me $60 million a year, you can give me anxiety all you want. You can put whatever reporter you want in front of my face. I will tell them RamboParadio.com. True sayers like slayers. I will tell them. Yup. I will say, what's that fucking Chris Rock bit where he said, "This is how you deal with women. You don't have to pay attention. You just go, I told you that bitch is crazy." You just throw that in there. What? I told you that bitch is crazy. That's all you have to say to the press is, yeah, I told you that bitch is crazy. It's so simple. You're just not thinking. You're just so consumed with yourself. It's like, come on. You're 23. You're making $60 million a year. Just answer the goddamn question. And if it gets personal, be like, I'm not answering a personal question. Next. The end. I've got to tell you guys about the show of shows that I am watching right now. The Mare of Easttown. Holy shit. My girl Kate Winslet has done it again. Okay? Remember when I told y'all about Ammonite, this crazy ass lesbian rock finder Kate Winslet was playing in this movie? She goes from finding rocks and taking a piss on them in Ammonite to being a badass cop in Easttown. Man, this show kicks fucking ass, and I highly encourage you to pay for HBO Max or steal it. I don't give a shit. Watch this show. It's fucking badass, man. I love this show. It's got all these crazy twists and turns, and just when you think something's gonna happen, it don't, and something does happen, and you're like, oh shit, fuck. That's why I'm gonna end this podcast very soon, so I can go and watch The Mare of Easttown, because I am fucking obsessed. I am 2 episodes in. I think there's 10 total, but god damn, is it good. Damn. Edge of your seat entertainment. I highly recommend The Mare of Easttown. And if you don't like it, then shrug off. I don't want to fucking hear you come in my DMs and be like, Rambo, but that was terrible. Mare of Easttown is terrible. Bullshit. You're a fucking liar. This show is fucking great. And let me tell you, I was a skeptic in the beginning. I can't tell you how many times I swiped over this show. I was like, this don't look good. Because it got Kate Winslet on the cover looking tired as fuck. And I'm like, oh my God, this bitch looks tired, which means I'm going to be tired of watching this show. But it's not. It's fucking good. And I highly recommend. Please, 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 please go watch, if you haven't seen it already, The Mare of Easttown. Let's see if I've got any sound clips for you. Oh, yes, I do. The first clip I have for you is Mike Tyson talking about his spine. And I just, oh my God, this clip is so funny. I'm just like, he just sounds so deadly when he talks about his spine. He's just like, spinal, my back, spine. Here we fucking go.
Spinal.
Told you.
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Spinal. I broke my back. Holy shit. Spinal. Oh, damn it.
But yeah, I got that. I got that too.
Spinal.
Oh my days.
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Chihuahua. That was great. Shout out to Mike Tyson. Spinal. And then there was another sound clip. Oh, of course, because June is Pride Month, and you know I is hella gay. I have to play this clip for you. I don't know if this was from The Onion or what show this is on, but it is hilarious. Here we fucking go.
Move, I'm gay.
In the workplace, being gay just has its perks. You're just simply a better person.
Move, I'm gay.
Yes, as you know, at work, I totally do that when it is Pride Month. Move, I'm gay. Out of my way. I-S-K. I should make that a shirt. Out of my way. I is gay. Oh, my days. Then lastly, I shall play you one of my favorite clips of all time. Let me bang, bro. Let me bang. This is a UFC fighter who got into an altercation with another fighter on the Tough Show, where the UFC fighters live together in a house for a month and then they have their fights. But they got into a verbal altercation, and you can't get physical, otherwise you get kicked off the show. So here is the audio clip of my man begging to fight a guy, but he knows he can't. So he punches himself in the face and says, "Let me bang, bro. Let me bang."
I want to do that, man.
I do.
Let me bang,
I
man.
do let you bang. Hey,
Let me bang again, man.
let you bang. I'll let you bang. Let you bang. Let you bang. I thought it was hilarious.
Let me bang, bro. Let me bang. Let me bang, bro. Let me bang. I want to bang again. Let me bang, man. Let me bang.
Balenciaga's on my feet. Got the brand new Yeezy boost. I gotta show off all this heat.
I want to do that, man.
I do. I do.
Let me bang, man. Let me bang, man. Come on, bro. Let me bang, bro. Too many bangs. Let me bang, bro.
Too many bangs. Oh, damn it. Too many bangs. Holy shit. Just a quick weight loss update. I'm down to 237 pounds. Holy shit. Last time I was in my 230s was probably, I've got to say between 2002, 2007 maybe? So, man, it's going to happen. And for those of you who aren't on board, you're going to wish. You're going to be fucking sorry when I show up and I was 200 pounds and I was kick your ass. Well, maybe not kick your ass, but I'm definitely kicking my own ass, and I'm loving it. So, just for those who care, I was 237 pounds, a 38-pound weight loss. And now I shall end the show, but before I go, let me give you some UFC picks. Let me run through these quickly because it's time for me to go. UFC picks, here they are. My first pick is Jordan Levitt, Youssef Zalal, Tabitha Ricci, Mason Jones, Amir... oh shit, I fucked up this guy's name every time. Makwan Amirkhani. Makwan Amirkhani, Muslim Sokolov, Tanner Boulzer, Ariane Lipinski, Tom Breeze, Dusko Turdovic, Santiago Bonzonibio, Roman Dolazé, Marcin Tibure, and Jairzinho Rosenstrike. Those are my motherfucking UFC picks. Bet with me, bet against me. Who cares? Let's watch some goddamn fights. That is going to do it for this week's episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it very much so. Please like, share, and subscribe to Rambo Radio, RamboRadio.com. True sayers and lie slayers, it has been a pleasure. I must go to sleep because tomorrow is today. Thank you. It is business hours in London and I must go make some monies, if you will. Stonks. I've got to do my research on stonks. And I've also gone to watch some jiu-jitsu tapes so I can get better. What a wild, 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 wacky week. I'm glad you have survived if you are able to hear this audio. And I am glad that I survived as well and I'm able to put out a show for you. If you enjoyed it, tell a friend, but only if they're cool, of course. I will talk to you next week unless I am dead or this computer is dead as well. If the computer dies or I died, you know why you didn't get a show next week. Much love, and I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck, 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 fuck.